Hello. There you go. Today's day is going. It's going very well. It's going fine. I went to the office this morning, and you know, talked with my colleagues and about various stuff. And well, we do it every once a week, Tuesdays. So it might be more, but my office is very close by, so it's fine. It's good. And I like going to the office. So I was in the morning office, and I came home for lunch and going to do my little stream here and then get back to work. Today's stream is going to be a Microsoft Flight Simulator stream, followed by I'm going to play this guitar. It's basically one of my favorite guitars. It's the beautiful Les Paul in the Artisan. The headstock in it. Anyway, we'll see it later. You just strum around on the guitar, nothing major. Maybe sing a song or two. A couple songs are in my head. I got to kind of work on them a little bit. But meanwhile, while all that is happening, we are actually going to do our regular Flight Simulator content for the first half an hour or so. And boy, I'm just so excited and interested in doing Flight Simulator content. I don't know why, because I do it every day. But you'd think for one thing, look at all those little white dots. Each one of those little white dots represents an airport you could take off and land to. There's literally thousands of them. And some of them are like really tiny, some little tiny airport. You go there, you just randomly go on Bedford Municipal. What do we got? It's a grass strip, so we're probably not going to be taking off anything that's like not pretty light. Well, let's find something that we might have fun with. That's pretty lightweight. We've got a few that we haven't tried. Namely the vans. So this will be a first time. No, it's not a vans. It's okay. That one, those we've tried. What is it? It's not a Robin. It's a. Yeah, I was really excited to find out about this helicopter that we have that has 99 liveries. It's a Diamond. Which of these diamonds is it? It's the Diamond. The DV-20. I don't think we've flown in it yet. Or maybe we have. What are the liveries? No, I don't think so. So we're going to give it a try on this little grass airstrip. And see if we can see anything. Okay, well, we don't get any chance to, which is fine. Yeah, no, well, those dots are airports. This is not, but yeah, I know what you mean. There's an online air route simulator where you can literally see every plane that's flying in airspace, and you can zoom in on it and it goes, oh, here's the airline, here's what flight it is. It's amazing. But they're tiny. But if you turn on real-time flight traffic, you do get a lot of that stuff. But I have it turned off because it's not that exciting, and it does add a lot of overhead to the gameplay. So I do have that turned off. There's some traffic, but it's not the realistic level of flight traffic. But I believe there either the standard flight simulator or a mod, you can get the current actual flight traffic. But I think it's the standard one. You just have to turn it on. How's that? A little better. So the plan is to check out this plane, which I think is going to be. Let me just see if I've seen this one before. I think it's new to me. I went on Black Friday and bought. If you remember, I bought a whole bunch of planes. What is a no GPS position? Okay, I was kind of checking. This is all pretty standard. Magnetos, both at the start, is on there. Okay, now it's showing our position on this Garmin. I think I may have seen this one already. Okay, anti-ice, propeller, parking brake, hot air entry, can turn that off. All the way forward. Almost like ice patch, grass. We are getting some forward speed. We go a little faster than that though. Try about 40 knots. Yeah, we did try this one. I'm gonna try a different one. Okay, we already tried this one. That's just the way it is. I want to try a plane I haven't tried before. I've got a bunch too, but I remember now I did try this one because it's from the paint job, that specific paint job. I remember flying around in it. I want to do something new. It's okay. It's my stream. I can make those command decisions. Besides, we didn't get to start. We didn't get to start on a suitable. Like I bet this one has a this one is gonna have somewhere where we could take off. Okay, not the diamond, not that diamond at least. But in general, we're gonna find a plane that I have not flown because I say I bought 10 planes, and I'm sure I've not run through. We ran. Okay, this is the one with 100 liveries. That's the helicopter. No. We've flown those. The Aviat Husky. And let's try it with skis. I think we could take off. I've not tried this plane before. We'll check it with skis. I think the skis can effectively be extended, and then we can try landing on snow because it's wet up there. It was the first Microsoft Flight Simulator was for DOS and the Apple II Plus, okay, which I had. The Apple II, basically. I mean, it was basically just, it didn't really model anything but the instruments, if you know what I mean, and them very primitively, although there was kind of a 3D view. Which was just a grid with some mountains in the background. I remember it quite clearly, 1982, absolutely. But yes, it was MS-DOS. But it was the same code that somebody developed for I think that was for the Apple II version. Yeah, this bad boy is new to me. Let's take a look at this thing here. So the skis are not on the ground, and you can see they're resting on a set of wheels back there. So you could take off, and then you can effectively extend them and land on snow, which I think is around here somewhere. We're going to go up north. I think I saw around here, but we'll have to see. Okay. Yeah, this is new to me. Propeller 100%, mixture 100%, battery on, alternator on, avionics master
low fuel
on,
pressure,
navigation lights, strobe lights on, recognition lights, sure, landing lights, no. Magneto, left, right, but let's check. I think we're probably going to have a fuel valve. Let's just see. Fuel selector, both. Okay, it was on. What's that? Pilot floodlight. Don't need that. 2 floodlights, panel lighting, brightness 100%. It's ready to start. So let's just start this bad boy up. And there we go. We can see the engine starting up right from the instruments. We can hear it start up. By the way, I gotta check my audio level. That's that. Too loud. We can see the navigation panel, altimeter calibration. I'm just checking where everything is. Air we don't have to worry about. Okay, that's beautiful. Let's just get out of here. Let's head north and see if we can find some. See if we can find some ice
Charlie Lima
to land
Kilo
on.
Echo November Sierra Hotel, taking off runway 20 north departure.
If this plane even moves. There we go. Partner is off. Okay, it wants me to go here. Like a lot of these planes, there's not a lot of forward visibility. It's fine. Yeah, now I don't know if we can land on grass with the skis. But I want to see, we were just near here where there was a lot of ice around, so we just need to find some altitude. I think, some high ground. Okay, is our tail off the ground practically? Because it's having trouble steering. Okay, we're just gonna turn around and take off this runway over here behind us. That one right there. It's like wanting to. Oh, wow. Whew. No, I'm not feeling that plane. Not feeling it. That was one. I think that was one of the. We gotta find a jet or something. That was one of the ones that came with the premium ultra. Yeah, it started fishtailing, which I already know. Once it does that, it's not gonna. It's never. It's just gonna spin around until it stops. There's nothing you could do. There's no. You can ram out the controls any direction you want. Nope, not gonna. All right, let's try some other place. Maybe that place was bad luck, because I've never taken off of any of these places. Different plane, not that. I'm not sure what, but there's a model problem. I can already tell. It probably would have gone off the ground okay. Let's try to do the same thing, except with this Antonov in skis. And we'll just take off from the runway since we've wasted a lot of time. It skidded off the runway and flipped over on its own without me doing anything, and without any particular control inputs. And when that happens, it's because either the model is bad or it's not responding to the controls. I've seen this happen before, and you have to kind of restart the program. There's no kind of getting out of it. So we'll try that again sometime. But no, it's just skidded off the runway and flipped over forward, like out of nowhere. May have been a wind gust affecting it, you know what I mean? Because there are wind gusts, but it still shouldn't have done that. That's totally unrealistic. It was just going straight down a taxiway effectively at a constant speed, without me without like the engines even going, without at idle, and then just flip over. Okay, so we're gonna try a different plane. This one also has skis because I like the idea of landing on snow. It's a much bigger plane though, and I've already flown it. So I know it does work. But it's this big. I think I've flown it. Oh, does this have wheels on the skis though? Okay, the other one has wheels on the skis. I don't think this one does, so it won't move. Yeah, it won't move. Oh no, it will. Okay. Didn't really expect that. Interact with the visor. Okay, it took right off. I don't see a lot of snow to land on around here. This is a really cool bi-wing transport plane. That's made. It's an Antonov. I believe it's Ukrainian, effectively, or Russian. Both. Yeah, we could see some snow on these kind of hills up here, and I bet there's a nice flat spot to try to land on. But we're going to have to head north for a ways. At least this plane handles correctly. It's not like trying to flip itself over. See what we got for engine here. Let's see. Fuel valve open. Carburetor heat off. Mixture probably not 100%. Throttle. Flaps. Is there propeller? Pitch trim. Lamp. Okay. Interesting. These are pretty standard. Engine parameters indicator. flaps power. Presumably you turn these off when you don't need these to conserve power. Transponder, oil shutter, cowl flaps, warning light, panel lights, a lot of lights. We're gonna need the pitot heat on though, that's for sure. Power, tail wheel lock. That I don't. Okay, this is radio. Yeah, I don't think I have flown this bad boy before. Look at it. So that's it. This is a new one to me. Yoke. AN2. Wait, I want to go north. Does it have an autopilot? I bet it does, but it might be a weird Russian thing. That's the other thing I want to kind of look for. Where would it be? Transponder. Flood lighting. Yeah, I'm liking that we're seeing some snow because we got skis on. I kind of want to see if we can do a snow landing, but we got a ways to go up north. We'll get enough snow to land on snow. And meanwhile, I want to establish horizontal flight. So. Pretty close. What are these things here? Visor. Visor, don't need. Still wants to go up. A little more trim. Yeah, this is not a fast plane. Biplanes are not going to be fast. What's down here? What are these things? Oil shutters, cowl flaps. Trim, pitch trim, aileron trim, and rudder trim. Cool. Yeah, I don't know if it does have a... Oh, there's some more systems over here. Windows heat. Interesting. So a very complicated set of de-icing. Fuel selector, which I assume is on. There's a lamp there. Anything on the window? No, nothing on the upper part there. You can turn the wipers on individually. Yep, there's the left wiper. Alrighty, we're not in rain, but I just want to see if this stuff actually works. It does. That's pretty cool. I don't know if that many anti-fire system check. Many planes that I have, yeah, maybe. Well, any nice. But there's not that many planes I have that have that style of a wiper. It's not that common on jets or small planes. There's only kind of like these certain mid-sized planes that tend to go kind of slow and probably fly, especially if they're designed to fly in bad weather. They would have that wiper system. So I'm kind of surprised. I'm kind of happy and surprised it works. As I say, each one of these planes that I get has some kind of unique feature. Has a multiple set of unique features. In addition to things that are pretty standard. Hot air entry, airflow. That doesn't mean anything to anything, by the way. It does want to go to the right, so I want to give it some. If we gave it some left aileron trim, excuse me, a little more vertical trim. By the way, I'm still working on my idea of. How to properly fly a helicopter using the... Okay, we're going to land on this field here. That's a nice icy looking field here. Perfect. Nice and flat. A lot of snow on it. This one I'm looking at right here. That square there, kind of rectangular, long rectangle with a creek running through part of it. We're going to land right over that creek. I need another need to fly a helicopter again. Last time I tried to fly a helicopter, it crashed because I couldn't adjust the trim. It's a different set of commands to adjust helicopter trim than these plane trims, which is Y and up and down on this thing. So more trim version, keep going down. But I'm gonna map, but I'm gonna map a different cording set to helicopter trim, and then I can fly a helicopter again. Because but until I do that, it doesn't work to try to fly a helicopter. Because in order to get a helicopter to fly like a straight line at a constant altitude, you need to be able to adjust the trim and also the collective. That's the easy part. But every time I had to go into the cockpit to adjust the trim, it would like crash. I'd crash the whole thing. All right, we're gonna try a ski landing since that's not something I've done before. In fact, I think this plane's only for takeoff and skis. The other one had wheels and skis on the bottom. It's effectively convertible, but it let me take off. Okay, we're landing that in that square there. That's our altitude, 4,000. We still want to lose much altitude. Yeah, well, the thing about a radio control helicopter is you're looking at the helicopter, but you're controlling it as if you were looking from the helicopter, right? The controls are always different. So it's like trying to fly the plane when I'm looking in this direction. Oh, it goes the opposite direction of what my intuition is going to be. So, but it's always intuitive from inside, as long as I'm looking forward or from directly behind the plane, right? So if I'm directly behind the plane, I can kind of control it. But those are the only two regimes when you can do a good joystick control of a plane. And that's the same of a remote control plane. Okay, we're going to make a check here. We're ready for a big turn. Give us a little more fuel. A little more throttle there. We're at like half flaps here. Right, so we see where we're going to land. It's just to the left. It's a little bit to the left here. It's right over that. Where that creek. I think that should be enough runoff, but we're going to kind of diagonal it too, I think, to maximize it. Because I don't know what we have for braking once you're on ice, or whether it naturally kind of brakes pretty well. And I mean, and I'm just kind of assuming this is a flat place we're landing on, because if it's not, we're going to die. Oh, also, it looks like, oof, as we get lower, we're losing our ice coverage. So that is a problem. We're going to have to land on grass. You think that's a bug? Which it is. But yeah, it's going to look like grass when we get to it. I think that's a bug. That does not look like, right. Oh, well. I didn't expect that, because I've never seen this before, this effect. Yeah, it looks like it's melting due to my plane being really hot. Yeah, so we'll land on the grass. But that's disappointing. Because I figured, hey, there's a this big icy patch right up here. Then you get close to it, and it's grass. But I bet it'll land on grass with the skis. If not, who cares? See, there's a little bit of ice and snow. Oh, see, now we're getting ultra close. It's kind of snowy. Well, that's basically what it would look like, except if it was snow, it would be white. Yeah, I was worried about not being able to stop. But it basically just came to a complete stop without me putting a brake on or anything like that. Okay. Can we take off again? I mean, why not? visor position is actually kind of a pain. Yeah, it'll take right off again. There's a little bit of snow and ice, but less than it was implied, although it looks like there's a lot over this direction. But yeah, if we go over there at this low altitude, yeah, it's still retreating from away from us. That doesn't make a lot of sense. I wonder if there's some kind of graphic setting that I'm supposed to do. Hello, by the way. Somebody said something, but didn't say anything. Hello. Anyway, yeah, we're going to fly around for a bit more because I want to fly around for my, like, 35 minutes that I like to fly around for. And then, we're going to play some guitar. Because today is guitar day. Yesterday we did Christmas music. Today we're going to do guitar. And tomorrow it's going to be Ken's Lounge. I was thinking that I might do a recording studio stream. But I kind of want to work on the technology that I'm using to be able to do that and make it sound good. Yeah, it's like really weird how it just, you know, you get up a little altitude. If I get up in altitude here, it'll start coming back, effectively. Do I pull everything? Fuel open. Carburetor heat. I don't know, maybe. It's cold out. But yeah, it looks like two completely different models, but they're not completely different. I think one, it's just they don't match. So I don't understand why it would do that. But it's interesting. I wonder if they'll fix it someday. It just takes you out of the realism because the game looks great. You know, it looks like you're really flying over, certainly in a real looking plane. What are some of these controls here? Starter. What's under there? Engine fire. We don't have one, so I can push that. Starter engine. Okay, so there's power to the starter, and then the starter engine, which is a separate button. I've never started this one up yet, so we probably do want to try that. But we want to do it from cold. There's a lot of switches you got to turn on to get this thing on. Floor light. Cabin light. I don't know what that means. Brakes. Are those air brakes? No, or just, you know, what kind of brakes would you have in a plane that's equipped with skis? Or it does say inoperative, so it means they're just here for kind of to simulate what the actual plane has. Intercom power, markers, beacon, transponder, radio altimeter, or radar altimeter. Okay. So yeah, as you get high up, it stops doing that, but you get down again, it'll do it again. Maybe there's a transitional point, a transitional part. Yeah, it was like 2,000 feet when it started. Like turning back to green and white. Yeah, there it goes. 2,900 feet, about 3,000 feet. Okay. You see the golf course under the snow. I think that's the golf course. Yeah, it is. It's a nice plane, though. Interesting wing design. How the wing is attached. Cable bracing. Yeah, this stuff is all going to unsnow itself. There must be an area farther north than this area, I bet, where the snow will stay. But I think basically it's just having trouble simulating a small amount of snow. Because, yeah, here it's changing, but it's not completely going away. That's interesting. We're heading further north. And then it's all green again. Well, that too. I mean, it's definitely a map update that's occurring in real time. It's not an intentional effect. It's definitely a bug. That's what I'm saying. But yeah, see now this area. I'm still heading north, and it's quite green. So certain areas definitely have a more dusting of snow for some random reason. Even at this low level. Well, I'd suggest we could land at an airport, but how could you on skis? I mean, you really have to land on snow. Or on a snow-covered... You could try it. We took off on the skis, so we could probably land on the skis that way. I just want to go a little further north and see if it starts getting snowier, but it's not. I mean, there's patches of snow, and those are realistic looking patches of snow in the shadow of that building. You know, there's like thicker snow, things like that. That looks really realistic to me. So it seems like the lower levels are the shows the more realistic snow where accumulations would be at a particular time. Yeah, and then how that visor. We're gonna try landing here. What's it gonna do? But yeah, no, it's the first time I've seen this effect. As I say, I'm playing this game a lot, so it's always something surprising and stupid. As I say, I yell at the, I'm like, oh, hey, fuck you, bugs! God damn it, bugs! Shake my fist at these computer software bugs. They're not specifically ruining it for me, but come on, they take out of the realism. Somebody who likes to do a lot of sightseeing. So we'll just need to know, I don't know. We got to do the winter thing. Okay, slow down, buddy. Slow down, plane. Slow way down. Coming in for landing. We'll just pretend it's got wheels and see what happens. See those flaps at the back? They're not huge. But they're slowing us down a bit. 60, we want to land right around 48, 45, I think. Yeah, I mean, we're on the ski. It's not like it's throwing up sparks or anything like that. Oh, it's doing this. Oh, it's doing the same thing it was before. I think I have to restart Flight Simulator, where it just veers off the runway and does this loop thing. I'm not touching anything, you know. Some particular reason for it to do that. Certain planes are do that, but it may have something to do with the fact that it's skis. But the other plane was doing that too, so I have a feeling it's something to do with how the Microsoft Flight Simulator decided to start up today for no good reason. Oh yeah, let's just turn everything off and see what happens. Okay, everything goes off. Yes, off. Everything goes off. 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 What if we turn everything off? What's going to happen? Everything goes off. Oh, this. Oh yeah, it goes off. Power. Yeah. Oh no, everything's off. Off. Oh, yeah, I love it. Like all these switches turn. Battery off. Alternative. Oh, fuel valve closed. Carburetor heat off. Throttle closed. Mixture to cut. Propeller. Oh, there is adjustable propeller, so I wasn't sure about that. And magneto to off. Well, it's a cold plane. Oh, too much grass. Yeah, it's weird how. Hey there, by the way. How you guys doing? Good to see you again. Yeah, we're doing some more things. Today wasn't that satisfying because this idea that you can take off and land on skis is not really well implemented in the game, from what I can tell. I mean, I've done it a few times way far up north in northern Canada, where there was definitely snow and it did not have this issue. So I think it's just a transitional issue, but the transitional issue probably goes for hundreds of miles. So we can't really. Oh yeah, no, I've been in Alaska and I've done ski landings in Alaska and northern like Yukon territories. It's just snow there. There's nothing else, and it doesn't do that. It's still snow when you hit the ground, or ice. It's still white, whatever it is. You know what I mean? So this is just a transitional issue because this is It's a light. There's been a snow, but it's melted off, and it's trying to represent the melt off, but it's not really getting at the high altitude. It's not getting the word. I don't. That's my guess. It's kind of a bug, but it's just trying to do. Oh, can I raise my flaps? I can't. Cool. Good. By the way, it properly simulated the fact that when I turned my power off, I have my trailing flaps down, and those are powered by the engine. So now if I try to raise my flaps, it's like no. You gotta. I think I might be able to do it with a battery on. I'd be curious. Battery on, but then I think there's a flaps power. Right? Yeah, flaps power and flaps master power. And now can I raise the flaps? Yeah, that's cool. So they're electrically powered. So now I can raise the flaps just by turning on the electrical system. See, this is the kind of stuff that really nerds me out. So then I could turn off the flaps power and shut the battery off again. And now the flaps won't move because the power is off. So yeah, that's the kind of stuff I nerd out on. For sure. The only other question I have is, can you open up any of the doors? Sometimes there's a cargo door. And like, what was that? There's some weird intercom mode. Okay. I don't see any buttons. There's a window. What's a window mean? Oh, you can slide open this window? That's pretty cool. I think there is maybe one of these switches will do your cockpit. I don't think this one will open though. You can actually move these lamps around. Okay. But I don't see where to open this. I don't know what that does. All right. We've explored this plane, I think, and we've had a good time in it. I like the way that propeller is got that black and white, and you can really see it even when it spins up. You can really see that pattern. It's pretty well done. I mean, every time I complain about bugs, but they do a lot of detail work where they're right. Oh, the other thing is, see these cowls on the front there, the cowls on the top of the engine. I think I have those open. My question is, okay, yeah, cover heat. Usually there's a cowl flap control. Cam lighting. Where did I put it? Where I saw it here. Elevator trim power. It doesn't matter. Lights. Brakes. Yeah. Cowl flaps power. But then where's the cowl flaps control? Emergency flaps up. I don't see where you change the actual cowl flaps. But I'm sure there is a control somewhere. Is it this thing? No. Alright, we'll figure that out sometime. Oh yeah, and the other thing you'd probably want to do normally is set the fuel selector to off. What's into there? For load from barrel. Interesting. I mean, they've got a lot of details here. Okay, these are the window heat and the wipers. Passenger signal lamp. Manic system charge valve. Oh my lord. Fuel level indicator mode. Okay. Wow. There's a lot of systems on this plane that are modeled in various ways. Okay, that was interesting. All right. Wow. So what I'm going to do now is switch over. Give me about a 5-minute break, and we're going to play some guitar for a while, and that's going to be our fun stream for the day. Yay! Just going to doodle around the guitar. Be okay. But it'll take me about 5 minutes to switch over. All right. So, welcome back to the musical part of the stream. Boy, that was a fun flight through the stream, except there were bugs and shit, and several bugs, and yeah. We'll have a better time next time, I think, on Flight Simulator. You know, it kind of goes one way or the other. Today's guitar, I always like to talk about. I play guitar every different time I play guitar. It's a different one from my 16 guitar collection. This is an Epiphone. It's got a long name, so stay tuned. This is the Epiphone Les Paul limited edition custom artisan Lee Malia signature edition. Let me repeat that. The name of this guitar is the Epiphone limited edition. The Les Paul limited edition custom artisan Lee Malia signature. So the Lee Malia signature is on the back of the headstock. In case you're wondering what that is, who he is, I don't know. Look it up. This is his signature right there. That's the artisan refers to the general look of this guitar, having a walnut body that appears to be from a single piece of walnut. It's not, but that's a veneer. But and these fancy ass inlays, and the fancy inlays and binding, 7-layer binding and 5-layer binding on the headstock. Oof, it's a pretty guitar. It's really well made too. Very heavy, no weight relief. It's my heaviest guitar. Very stable. And the playing geometry, as I like to say, the geometry of where the strings are and where the frets are and where the neck is in relation to all those, perfect. Just it's so good. And that means you can use a really soft touch with the left hand, get a lot of tone. Anyway, the song that's been in my head, I can't get it out of my freaking head. The Human, the Killer's Human. We'll do the karaoke version.
Certified technicians.
This song. Everything I know, wave it back, wish me back. Let me go, are we human? Are we dancer? My set is vital when it's a cold. And I know my tears looking for the answer. Are we human? Are we dancer? So if I play that without the capo, I could probably sing it, right? Because it'd be lower. Stop. Still really high. Looking for the answer. Are you human? Are we dancing? But I went out of tune already. Let's check that. But it took a long, long time. Now there's a turnabout, maybe 'cause I'm trying. There's been times I'm so confused. All of my roads would lead to you. I just can't turn and walk away. It's hard to say what it is I see in you. If I I'll always be with you. Words can't say, I can't do, just to prove love for you. I thought I'd seen it all, been a long, long time. Oh, I'm ever tripping for, wondering if I'm blind. There's been times I'm so confused, all of my roads will lead to you. I just can't turn and walk away. It's hard to say what it is I see in you. Wonder if I'll always be with you. Words can't say, and I can't do enough to prove it's all for you. Rain comes falling down, coming from blue skies. Words without a sound, coming from your eyes. Finally I figured out, took a long, long time. Now there's a turnabout, maybe 'cause I'm crying. There's been times I'm so confused, all of my roads would lead to you. I just can't turn and walk away. It's hard to say what it is, hard to say what it is I see in you. Wonder if I'll always be with you. Words can't say, I can't do enough to prove it's all for you. No one knows what it's like. Be the Sandman. Be the Batman. Behind the eyes. No one knows what it's like. Be hated. To be faded. To telling only lies. But my dreams, they hurt simply as my conscience seems to be. Others, lonely. Love is vengeance, it's never free. No one knows what it's like to be Batman, to be the sad man behind the eyes. My business just crack it open, for I use it and lose my cool. When I swap, please tell me a bad thing, or I laugh and act like a fool. And if I swallow anything evil, put your finger down my throat. If I shiver, please give me a blanket. Keep me warm, let me wear your coat. Nobody knows what it's like. Me the madman, me the sad man behind blue eyes. Must be your skin, I'm thinking it. Must be for real, now I can't feel. I didn't mind, not my time. It's not my time to wonder why everything goes wild, everything's great. Now you're here, now you're away. I don't want this. Remember that I'll never forget you where you're at. Don't let the days go by. Glycerine, glycerine. You're alone, alone all the time. Are you at war or do you lie? We live in a wheel where everyone steals, but when we rise it's like strawberry fields. If I treated you bad, you bruised my face. Couldn't love you anymore, you got a beautiful taste. Don't let the days roll by. Good, bad, need care on you. I couldn't change who I wanted to. Well, should have been easier by 3. Our old friends Fear and you and me. Glycerine. Needed you more when I wanted us less, or could not kiss and just regress. It might just be pure and simple and plain. That's just fine, that's just one of my names. Don't let that face roll by. I could bear to need you, you. Glycerine. 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 Hey, it's been a fun time. Wow, you know what's going to happen tomorrow? The same thing. So come by then. Except tomorrow there'll be some kind of keyboard playing, not guitar playing. I don't think it's going to be in the recording studio. I just don't think I'll have my act together. So I think it's going to be a regular Ken's Lounge stream, not Christmas music. Hey, I'm looking forward to it, actually. Got to keep those chops up. So I shall see everyone who wants to be seen next time. That'll be the Wednesday stream. Back my body. Face cam only. Wednesday stream shall be Flight Simulator. That's, yeah, right. Today's Tuesday. Yeah, today's Tuesday. Tomorrow's Wednesday. That shall be a Flight Simulator stream followed by Ken's Lounge in the lounge department. So, looking forward to that. And we're gonna fly something that has a jet engine. We flew turboprops. We flew propeller planes. We're not gonna fly something super light. We're gonna fly one of my jet planes tomorrow. I don't know what. It might be a big one. Might be a small one. I don't know. We never know. I never make a decision. All I know is I'm going to play Flight Simulator tomorrow and then play music, which is great. I don't have to do too much planning in advance. I like the way my studio looks. But we will go into a recording studio. We did one last week. I think probably Friday. I'm almost certain we'll do a recording studio show on Friday. I think I got my act together for that. So we'll see you guys then. Have a great rest of your day. Bye, everybody.